Hello everybody, I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric, and welcome back to Wind Waker, where I need to go through here before I actually light the way forward. Because I remembered there's this one room that required me having the, Can you actually see target? Thank you. Thank you, Link. I needed to have the mirror shield in order to get through a room, which I needed Medli to stand on the button to open. Okay, that's how they work. If you step directly onto their, dark patches, they'll instantly grab you. Good to know. So I have to stand at like a middle distance in order to make them spawn without instant killing myself. That explains some trouble I had in the Forsaken Fortress in regards to them. Can you please show yourself? Please? Please? Maybe you do have to go across... Okay, this one's just refusing to spawn. No idea why that'd be, but... You know what? I guess I'll never understand the AI of Floor Masters in the Wind Waker. They just don't make all that much sense to me. They don't seem to behave consistently, but they probably do, and I'm probably just being an idiot. Now, finally, to disintegrate a couple of walls. The whole reason that I backtracked here... Sure, that's totally worth it. I am very glad I came back here for a joy pendant. I am filled with joy at this knowledge. Anyway, Medli, we're going back to the first room. Now, I'll command you to go over to the other one. And then you do the thing, and we light it up. And I back out of it, and then I take my sword out, and then I can aim, and there we go. Wow. Now I see the light, and it's like a fog has lifted. That reference wouldn't have been possible when the game first came out. Maybe the HD version that I'm currently playing. Yeah, which released first? Tangled or the HD version of this game? I think it was Tangled. Which would mean that, you know, that reference would be making perfect sense, and now I'm cursed. Because apparently my sword did nothing to the cursed bubbles. Medli, I'm gonna send you to fly to the platforms I can't reach, and see if there's anything you can do over here. Well, I'll take that as a no. What am I meant to do about this? Too many enemies that I cannot defeat without a light source or something else. I think Korok Leaf no, I can't even swing that platform from here. What if I do a little bit of this? Okay. I can make it over here. Ow. Well, at least it's just fire and not a curse. Curse is annoying. Was it guarding anything of use? Nope. There are just cursed bubbles in this room that I can't do anything about because there's no light source. And that's that. Guess I just have to run across and do the thing. Without any fear that they're going to hit me. Apparently time pauses when I use the Wind Waker. So at least there's that. I can make my way downtown. Walk a little fast. Yep, we get it. This is the same as the door outside. I don't need to see this full cutscene, please. Ah, well. Anyway, through the door. Quickly, Medli. You better still be... Medli. You were right next to me, but I hadn't issued the follow command. Gods. Yeah. Yes, even magical arrows don't do anything. Isn't that lovely? Fire arrows don't, but ice arrows do? Why? Oh. Nope, it's only temporary. They just drop into the abyss. They don't die. Okay, Medli. I wonder if light actually affects Redeads the way I thought it does. It stuns them but doesn't kill them. Okay. Still useful, I suppose. Stops them from screaming and wasting my time. Now, time to light up some statues. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. We light this. Wow, it's a doorway. But there's more to this room than that. There are other things to evaporate. Some of which I don't have clear line of sight of. But if I do that... Great. Now I have several ways I can go. The one that was harder to get rid of, or the one that I had a straightforward way to get rid of? I guess I'm going this way. I guess this is what I've decided. Oh boy. A fog curse room. With... Yeah, that's a floor master. Very subtle in the fog. I don't have a sword to deal with them, nor do I have a light source to deal with them. So I just have to be skilled. And there should be something around here. There has to be a reason I'm wandering through this fog, right? Right, there's gotta be, like, a way forward, or an item in a chest. There's no light source. Can I clear the fog with wind? It It only works very briefly. Definitely nowhere near as effective as light. Well, there's gotta be something somewhere, right? There's gotta be more to this than just dodge all the floor masters. How did I miss this? How did I walk straight past... You know what? Sure, that's fine. Oh hey, that dispelled the fog for no apparent reason. Well, I'm glad. Apparently some floor masters throw skulls. That's interesting. I mean, there were several examples of that happening already in the darkness. Like, you should have notably seen skulls getting thrown at me, but... Why do some of them just not pop up? Is it some of them only act as floor traps while others are actual, like, enemies that'll appear? Is that it? Hey! You don't touch my Medli. I should have known. It was just a trap one. It just took Medli from me to be an arsehole. Great. Great, love this. Love that I have to go all the way back to that room in order to have Medli again. I forgot I paused the recording at some point. Trust me, you didn't miss much. Like, the solving of a puzzle, and that's about it. You haven't missed much, trust me. Medli, you've gotta be kidding me. Rolling too far stops you from following me? Well, screw it, I'm not gonna show the audience what little they missed then, because you're just gonna get stuck on things and be annoying the whole time. It's gonna make the episode go on far longer than it needs to. Like I said, miss much you did not. Rock cannot hurt boulder good, so I'd have to use bombs, but quite frankly, I don't want to. Okay, Medli, you can't climb on vines, just fly across when I'm done. Oh wait, I can't just tell you to do that. I need to mind control you to do it for whatever reason. Why didn't I just grab her and fly down here myself? That would have been so much smarter. Oh well. Medli, fly time. Fly all the way down here. What the? Okay, noted. You have to keep pressing A or it doesn't count. You can't just let it happen. Well, I have to... Oh, and she's gone. Great. Glad I came down here to save you and then literally couldn't. That's appreciated. Map, where did they send her? Back to the main room. Dear God. I mean, it makes sense. That's what floor masters do. But this is so much backtracking that I've got to do now. Yeah, yes, Link, Medli, I know you're... They put you in a cage? They don't put me in a cage, but they put you in a cage. When I'm the one with the sword. And also, you're the one with wings. Just fly out of there. But yes, I knew you had to flap to gain height. I didn't think you had to keep flapping or she'd just drop. That's kinda silly. Not really how birds work. If they just level their wings, they can glide on the currents, but okay. Also, what you missed earlier was moving that mirror into that beam of light so I could do the puzzle in this room, which was just redirect light to destroy some statues. Also, this room's full of coffins. Some of them have monsters, some don't. It doesn't matter. Now, Medli, I'm gonna pick you up. You're gonna fly me over here. I don't care if we take a bunch of fall damage. At least you'll actually still be with... I can't believe she doesn't follow you after you pick her up. But I guess it makes sense if you purposely drop her on a specific location. But it's whatever. Right, you don't like hopping down ledges by yourself, even though you have wings and can easily catch your own fall. That makes so much sense from a gameplay design standpoint. So much sense. It gives the player more interactivity by making the player put in the effort to tell Medli where to go and what to do, even though it'd be much more intuitive for her to do certain things herself. Yes. Good job, Nintendo. Anyway, what am I doing? Medli, first off, I need you down here. Secondly, we need a light source down here so we can actually do the puzzle. There's clearly statues that are locked behind walls we need to evaporate. And there's the statues that we need to evaporate to do certain things. But to do any of this, I need a light source. But this little platform has a symbol of Medli's harp on it, so I don't know, maybe standing her in those locations will do something. Medli, stand right here real quick. No? Why did I immediately hit ZR? ZR. Z. Whatever. You know what? She probably could have gotten on top of that platform. Maybe there's something up there. Medli, go scout higher ground so I don't have to. Of course there's a switch. For the light source, I assume? Yes, of course. That makes sense. I was the idiot the whole time. And let me just reveal chest, because it's right there. And then I need to put the light over there, so Link can do his thing. And we can unlock the statue there that'll be a mirror that'll be needed to do the rest of the puzzle. Hooray! And unlike the other instances of these walls, where I probably only had to break one, but broke all of them anyway, I actually had to break all four, because the mirror is tall. Actually would have been pretty convenient if that was all one big wall that instantly broke. But if there's anything this dungeon isn't, it's convenient. Can't have the mirror there, because that'd block the light we need to get elsewhere. No, we need to put it at the end of its path, because it locks in place there. And that's important. Oh, lovely. Purple rupee, just what I was hoping for. Anyway, Medli, do the... Medli, do the thing. Medli, do the thing. Do the thing on that statue right there. Yeah, that one. Just keep it steady. Wow, it's another mirror that we need to move in line with the one that's... Medli can't even move things. Of course she can't. I have the power bracelets in this relationship, though. Do I need the power bracelets to move these? Or would Link have done the strength, had the strength to do that naturally? Because I know you need the power bracelets to lift the giant stone heads, but that's about the only thing I know they're definitely used for. Ah, well. This mirror will reflect on the one we just put in place, which sends the light over to the other side of the room. And we needed the light on the other side of the room to do certain things. Honestly, I'm gonna do as much as I can without Medli's help, because she's... I can't even aim at that wall without Medli's help, my god. At least I can get that statue without her help, and the chest just here, I would imagine. And also a single wall that needs to be broken. What does this unlock? Side room? Side room has a chest in it. What is side room for? Why am I here? Why am I in side room? What am I fighting? Okay, none of the coffins were motion activated like usual. Shine the light on it for long enough and they do pop up. I could have made this so much easier on myself by choosing not to fight all three of these at once. And yet, I felt like doing it anyway. What do you mean you can interrupt my hurricane spin, great spin, whatever it's called in this game? I think it might just be the great spin, but, you know. I felt like fighting three Stelphos at once. I will suffer the consequences. And that went much more smoothly than I had imagined it going. I imagine myself getting wombo-comboed between their clubs. Turns out, I'm not that bad at the game. Just gotta climb the ledges and see what the chest was. Is it anything of use? Treasure chart. Look, maybe that treasure chart leads to a piece of heart or something. Maybe it'll be useful. Who knows? Could in fact lead to. Maybe the treasure chart leads to a Triforce chart. That'd be pretty cool. It's probably not that. It's probably something super dumb, like 100 rupees. Wait a minute. Meme from later in the franchise, is that a Zonai swirl? Because it specifically ends with the little flick at the end that other important swirls in the series don't. My god. Did the Zonai exist all the way back in Wind Waker? I mean, I guess retroactively they technically would have had to have, because they were around when Hyrule was first founded. Huh. Anyway, back to, you know, the game. Medli I need on the statue. Medli, fly on over here. Just land right on that platform I need you to. And there we go. Light. Good. She has lit me up. Now I can break these walls. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. Huzzah! Now I can pull this to exactly where it's needed. And that brings light here. And now, Medli, I need you to do one last thing for me. No, not that. If you'll kindly stand on this other platform. Well, that's not quite what I had in mind, but I'm sure it'll work. Perfect symmetry. The puzzle is solved. Professor Layton would be proud. And that leads to a door this'll have the boss key, undoubtedly, because, well, we saw the boss door earlier. Oh, hello, Darknut. Well, guess we don't get Medli for this. I don't like that there are cursed bubbles in here. That's actually very upsetting. Because they will stop me from using, you know, my sword. that thing that I really need in order to beat this enemy? He ran for his sword. Nice. Wait a minute. What do you mean we're not done here? Do I actually have to beat them? But I couldn't... I was unable to hit one with my sword earlier, it just sorta did nothing. Can I use the Darknut sword to hit him? See, they just get stunned when I hit them with my sword. And there's no convenient light source here. The Darknut sword doesn't even hurt them. Okay. How? What am I meant to do? Excuse me? There's... Okay, guess I have to figure out what I'm meant to do against cursed bubbles. Ice arrows work. Right. Last time I discovered this, they just fell into an empty pit, but because, you know, I can actually stand here without getting instantly cursed. Their skulls drop, they're vulnerable. Makes sense. The real question is, do I have time to fight the boss in this episode? I'm sure I could. It'd be a bit of a stretch. No. I'll fight the boss and finish this whole thing in the next episode. Bye.